Welcome to the Fast Mode podcast series. I'm Tara Neil, and with me today is Manan Shah, Senior Vice President of Products at Alkira. Alkira is a leading network infrastructure as a service vendor. The company unifies environments, sites, and users via an enterprise network built entirely in the cloud. Alkira's solution is trusted by Fortune 100 enterprises, leading system integrators, and global managed service providers. Manan brings 20 plus years of experience in product management, leadership, and people management across a variety of networking and cloud computing companies. He has extensive experience defining, developing, and executing SD-WAN, SaaS, IaaS, networking products, and bringing disruptive technologies to the market. Manan joins us as part of our exclusive editorial segment on generative AI for network management. Welcome, Manan. Great to have you on today's episode.
Great to be here.
Awesome. Okay, so let's zoom right in. We're going to talk a lot about AI today. So let's start with this phrase, networks for AI. Can you tell us more about it? How must networks evolve to support the demands of AI and Gen AI applications?
Yeah, that's a great question. I'll start with Alkira, and Alkira essentially provides the network infrastructure as a service focused on Fortune 500 customers. What Alkira does is it provides a network infrastructure as a service on which customers can build, deploy, and manage their networks. So when it comes to AI and specifically around networks for AI, we have seen over the years the networking has changed significantly and the needs of networking have changed significantly. Historically, all your networks all used to be from branches and campuses back to the data center, and the data center used to be the hub of the network. Then came the cloud world, the cloud era, where more and more applications started migrating to the public clouds. Of course, there was a combination of applications in the hybrid and the private cloud as well as in the public cloud. This slowly needed a change in networking because the traffic patterns were going from no longer needing to take all of the traffic to the data center, but also to the cloud. And so there was a new age of networking focused on the cloud era. It was still north-south traffic where most of the traffic was going from the branch to the cloud. And lately, what we have seen is with AI, there is a lot more east-west traffic, and the AI workload, the AI algorithms, the models could be running anywhere. And we have seen where I may have applications running in AWS or Azure or Google, what have you, but my AI experiments and AI modeling could be done in a totally different cloud. This creates a need for a lot more east-west traffic. And when you have applications in one place, users in another place, and your LLM models and the AI information in another place, there's one thing that is required to be very robust, and that is networking. And it's not just about transferring bytes and packets in terms of networking, but you need to worry about the security, the segmentation, and that is where networking for AI comes into play. Lately, we have also seen that a lot of crypto clouds have transformed to become AI farms and AI clouds. Just while today, when we are recording, just a few days ago, we have seen companies like CoreView file for IPO, and they are essentially providing AI farms. So now your applications, which used to be in AWS and Azure, have now all of a sudden need to go to AI farms for data processing and experimentation and things like that. And networking provides that central glue to connect everything together in a seamless, secure, and segmented manner. And that is what we call networking for AI.
And then, in terms of performance, are there any specific requirements for performance now that you have AI workloads on top of the traditional workloads?
Absolutely. I mean, performance has always been a key, and that's when you need very robust network services, right? You can take networking over a public network. You can take traffic over a private network. But what you need is a robust network infrastructure on which this networking can be delivered, and that is what Alkira provides. So performance is key. Your how your data moves, where your data moves, how security is super important from that standpoint.
Awesome. Now, on the flip side, right, we have AI for networks, which is the use of AI, to better manage
Correct.
networks. How, in your opinion, AI is being used and can be used in the future to enhance network management, especially for enterprise networks?
Yeah, this these in this day and age, we call it the networking for the AI and cloud era. If you don't use AI for enhancing your productivity and your better management needs, you're going to be left behind. So what we call AI for networking. So networking for AI is about connecting AI workloads with networking. The AI for networking is leveraging AI to better manage your network. A lot of folks call it AI ops. Yeah, there are multiple different things where AI can be used for better and efficient network management. We start with as simple as configuring and optimizing your network, right? AI-driven configuration. So there's a lot of companies, and including Alkira, we have a chatbot where you can just get a sample config snippet to better manage and configure your network and get it up and running faster. Then there is a notion of predictive network monitoring and management. What I mean by that is how do you leverage the data? There's so much data available, and mine the data to do things like anomaly detection, to optimize your network, to learn how your network is behaving, and in real time change your policies to adapt to what your network needs. And all of this is what we call predictive monitoring. And now with advanced capabilities and lot of compute available, you can also do a lot of security and threat modeling based on the traffic patterns and based on the data flowing through the network. This could allow you to better handle zero-day attacks, and identify and take care of the issues in your network before really they disrupt your network in a much worse manner. So there's many ways you can better manage your network. Lot of companies are focused in this area. We are certainly one of them. Are really focused on providing our customers with the right set of tools, right set of technologies, leveraging AI to essentially better manage and monitor the network. So that's one focus of what we call AI for networking. The other piece that we also do in the AI for networking arena is because we provide network infrastructure as a service, we have a pretty sizable network infrastructure, and our DevOps teams internally use a lot of AI tools to manage this network infrastructure that we provide. So, for example, when we do network upgrades, we take care of we leverage a lot of AI tools to make sure we benchmark all of the traffic patterns and routes and sessions and so on and so forth. A lot of variables that are in the network, and pre upgrade and post upgrade, and we use tools to compare all of this to identify that the upgrade has gone smooth, and if there's any changes required, we handle it right away before the customer traffic is impacted in any way, shape, or form. So these days with AI, a lot of things can be done a lot more efficiently, and that is what we call the broader bucket of AI for networking.
Wow, amazing. So now let's move on to the the extension to that, which is basically the with the arrival of Gen AI, we see that you're taking automation to the next level. Can you share with us how the advent of Gen AI has changed what you guys have been doing?
Yeah, so Gen AI essentially can be used in many different ways. I'll give you a simple example of chatbots, right? These days, you'll see a lot of chatbots that help customers be a lot more productive. You can generate, for example, snippets of code. Let's say I'm doing automation on my network, and I can use the Gen AI and the chatbot to get a snippet of code which will help me configure and connect my branches and campuses as well as data centers to the Alkira fabric, as well as cloud workloads. I can leverage these chatbots to tell me that, hey, give me a code snippet to connect my VPC to a particular segment or a micro segment in the Alkira fabric, and it just helps significantly enhance my productivity and the time to value in terms of what the network admins and operators are trying to do. So Gen AI has a lot of different use cases where they can really help you better manage and monitor your network.
And you guys have fantastic portfolio of solutions, right? So how have you to date incorporated AI and Gen AI capabilities as part of your offerings? And did you see any challenges while doing so?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a very evolving field. It's I would say we're in the probably the first or the second innings of a baseball ball game. So if you look at that, there's so much learnings, and every day there are new capabilities coming to the market. So the challenge is how do you keep up to date with all of the new capabilities and continue to leverage these capabilities and tools out there to not only enhance what you are doing, but leverage those tools and technologies to build products that can help your customers better manage the network. Because at the end of the day, we are in the business of providing network infrastructure as a service. And what customers do on top of our infrastructure is leveraging our tools and technology to design the network, to deploy the network on our fabric. Our fabric is the heart of the network. That's where all the traffic flows through. So it's important to design the right way, the deploy it right way, and do ongoing maintenance and monitoring and all of the day-to operations on the network. Because as we all know, when it comes to networking or when it comes to any piece of technology, it's not it's not if, but it's when something goes wrong.
Yes.
You need the right tools and technology to adapt to that and fix it in a timely manner, because networking is heart and soul of what you do. It connects your users to workloads, and it just connects workloads to workloads, and there's everything stops if networking stops working.
Awesome. So I just, I think, we have covered quite a bit on generative AI and stuff like that. Oh, we also wanted to know how does, your solution differ from someone who provides, say, because yours is network as a service, right? Network infrastructure as a service. How does it differ from cloud? Is there, how is what's the distinction?
Yeah, so we this is multiple relationships with the cloud. First and foremost, I would say we are doing to network what the big cloud providers have done to compute and storage. So just like today, you can go and open AWS or Azure or a Google account in 15 minutes and deploy your first workload. Uh, all you need to do is ask for a VM or a
Yep.
container, and essentially load your applications, and your application is up and running. You don't worry about the VM instance,
Yes.
or you don't worry about the hypervisor, the host, or underlying power supply and things like that, the data center. All you care about is your application. We are doing exactly the same to networking by providing the network infrastructure as a service. And we are very unique in the way we do, and we provide the service. There's nobody out there who provides a network infrastructure as a service to make it very simple for customers to manage and deploy their networks. And when I talk about networks, so what we do is we provide a end-to-end networking platform, and this is the networking platform in its broadest terms, meaning networking, security, all tied together. and customers leverage the platform for not only single, multiple, and hybrid cloud use cases, but they use Alkira's platform for backbone as a service, zero trust networking, co-location, virtual colo build out, as well as services consolidation and services insertion. And so customers leverage the Alkira platform for many use cases in terms of how they build and deploy the networks.
And does that mean that you guys own a lot of physical assets?
That's a great question. That is always a confusion. We are born in the cloud company, so we don't have any physical infrastructure
Oh,
whatsoever.
okay.
We deploy everything in the major public clouds, and our network infrastructure is available from the cloud. So that's why that makes us very agile, nimble, and we are present in every major region of the globe. Customers, no matter where they have their offices or cloud workloads, they can easily deploy our cloud exchange points and get the network up and running in a matter of minutes.
Now, to understand a little further, what type of customers would typically go for your services?
Yeah, typically what we have seen, we have had a lot of success in the large enterprise space, the Fortune 500, Global 2000. We have a lot of public reference customers in a variety of different verticals. Having said that, we have a decent amount of mid-market customers as well. So it's not that our solution caters only to large enterprises. But naturally, large enterprises have a lot more complex networks. They are typically in multiple different clouds. They have a lot of different locations in terms of branches and campuses and data centers. So the networks are very complex, and that is where those customers see a lot of benefit in simplification and getting the agility that they need. Gone are the days when I would deploy a workload and the workload would be static. There is so much experimentation going in, so much agility. We talk to network administrators and architects all the time, where they say that their line of business always blames them for the lack of agility. And with a platform like ours, that that bottleneck is gone, if I may say it that way. Our customers, who are the network admins and network operators, can truly work hand in hand with the line of business users. And in many cases, they are actually ahead of the game now, where they will set up the infrastructure, they will deploy, design the network, they tag it correctly, they deploy the security policies correctly, and then they tell their line of business users that whenever you want to deploy the workload, go ahead and deploy the workload, use Terraform and of Alkira, the Terraform provider of Alkira, and you can do all of the network stitching by yourself. So they have made their line of business users self-service, and as a result, there is tremendous amount of agility and experimentation that's happening in the our customers' networks.
And who are the main partners in the ecosystem? You know, if you want to bring, like, say, a new enterprise wants to like build an end-to-end network, and it's going to leverage a lot of distributed clouds and all that. So who are the essential partners to make that happen?
Yeah, so we sell our solution through a variety of different partners, all the way from smaller resellers to large system integrators, and we are also available in all major cloud marketplaces. So customers can leverage our partner ecosystem. We have upwards of 150 partners through whom we sell our solution. So any large enterprise can not only buy our solution from one of these partners, 150 plus partners, they can also consume our solution through the cloud marketplaces. We are available in the AWS marketplace, Google marketplace, as well as the Azure marketplace. So they can either buy from the marketplace as well as from the marketplace through the partner as well.
Brilliant. I think we learned a lot today about Alkira, and thank you so much for explaining everything so clearly and for making time to join us in today's episode.
Thanks for having me. I really enjoyed the session.
Awesome. And to everyone tuning in, thank you for listening. If you guys want to learn more, visit www.alkira.com and follow us for more insights and updates as we continue to uncover the latest in technology and telecommunications. See you guys in our next session. Bye bye.